What's up guys, and welcome back to Rabros Gaming. So in today's episode, we're going to be going over the brand new Call of Duty Modern Warfare Halloween trick-or-treat event. This event has absolutely been so much fun, and it's actually been wild. There's actually quite a few cool rewards that you could actually get from the event itself. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the exact locations that I personally found the actual loot chests at, and I'm hoping this will be able to assist you guys in finding them. I will put a little disclaimer and FYI out there for you guys that the locations I do show you, though, unfortunately, do not guarantee you will find the chest there. Reason for it, Call of Duty actually randomizes the chests in each map most of the time, and I would say only 10% of the actual crates that exist in Call of Duty are kind of fixed locations. Let's get right into it today, but before we do, if you haven't subscribed, right, come on you guys, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and smash that bell icon so that way you guys get notification as soon as we drop a brand new video. And we got lots of Call of Duty videos coming your way with the new Call of Duty Cold War, so stay tuned you guys. So let's get right into it. I'm not going to get into what the actual event is. I don't want to make this a 25-minute long video for you guys. I want to get to the point. So Storage Town. So here's the first location I found, Storage Town. Storage Town was quite easy. It wasn't too difficult to find. There's about three or four locations I would say are pretty hard to get to. I'll go over those next. Boneyard is the next one, and you guys will see at the bottom as I go step by step, you will see the emblem or whatever you want to call them, accessory unlocked is for each location. Boneyard wasn't too hard. It was quite easy. Again, there's a lot of chests in Boneyard, big area too to cover, so it's quite easy. Boneyard. Superstore. Okay, Superstore. As you all know, Superstore is probably the hardest one to find. I probably ran 10 plunder matches to get Superstores, and then I found the easiest way to get it, and that was to fly in through the front doors of Superstore. Make sure your perk has the double time so you could run twice as fast. Put an assault rifle on and put a pistol, just a basic pistol for your secondary. So as soon as you land, take your pistol and just start running and hope for the best. That's the only kind of tip that I can tell you guys, because most of the chests are through the front door. You cut left at the front door, you go upstairs, and you've got kind of that kitchen area and all that area. There's a bunch of chests there. I mean, there's other chests too in Superstore, but I would say if you're trying to find loot, run double time and run, honestly, a pistol. You'll fly through there, no problem. So that is the hard. Oh, my bad there. That is the hardest. Next, we have Dam. So Dam was damn hard. No pun intended, you guys. It was extremely hard. I'd probably say Dam is the second hardest, but you get probably, in my opinion, the best. You get the watch. That's probably my favorite out of the 16 items you unlock. That Dam was the hardest too. Dam, I would say, give a trick to Dam is start at the bottom, kind of where the lake is, and then zip line up to the top of the mountain and just loot the houses around that area. Honestly, that's probably your best bet. There's only so many chests in Dam, and there's a ton of guys who do it. Next, we've got the hills. The hills was quite easy, to be honest. There's a lot of looting areas in the hills, and there's so much open space. So there, to be honest, there's not really too much close quarter combat as so in, you know, Superstore and Dam. So you guys will have pretty good odds at hills. Airport was pretty simple as well. There's a ton of chests in Airport's a huge area to kind of look around. So, you know, here's my location that I found it at. You guys could hit it up. Train. Okay, Train is probably the third hardest, I would say, to get to, next to Superstore and Dam. Reason is on Train, you've got a ton of guys. I would say on average there's about 20, maybe even 30 guys on average that I've been playing so far that spawn on Train. And the thing on Train, there's only, I think, like 5, maybe 6 chests in total. There's a very small amount. So if you got 30 guys coming, the odds of even surviving by the time you land on the train are pretty slim, to be honest. I actually found mine at the very back of the train, and I got actually lucky because I died. I flew back in right away, and the train, I landed right at the end. I killed 2 guys, and I hopped out the back and literally got the chest right away, and then I got sniped by, you know, across the building because I was right by hospital at the time. And so yeah, the train is probably the third hardest, but honestly probably the most fun to do. So next, military base. Military base, pretty simple. Again, not difficult at all. There's a ton of chests. Military base, big area too to cover. You could go in all the hangars too. It's all part of the same area. So a military base on the easier side. Hospital. Okay, hospital is probably the fourth hardest, I would say, only because there are a lot of guys that spawn in, but it's not too close quarter. There's a lot of space at hospital, and there's a massive amount of chests, and plus you've got the surrounding buildings too that you could loot. Tons of areas to do there. TV station. Okay, TV is probably the 5th hardest, I'd say, just because there are a lot of guys who typically do spawn on TV station, depending on the route the plane goes in, to be honest, because sometimes it could be quite out of the way. So TV station, pretty easy. I found it pretty much right inside. Downtown. Okay, downtown, I would probably say is on the harder side, only because there is so many buildings to loot. And the buildings aren't always just one flat story. Sometimes there's 2. Sometimes you could go all the way to the rooftop and find chests. I found it in the bus located right here. But, you know, again, I wouldn't say it's hard just because there's a lot of killing. It's just hard because there's so much loot to kind of go through. You could literally spend like 5 to, I would say, 8 minutes easily going through it if you're taking your time. Quarry on the easier side, not too hard to be honest. Again, because there's a lot of space, tons of chests, tons of buildings. So a very easy quarry. Stadium, okay, stadium's a bit of a mix. There's some games where I found it extremely challenging just because there's a lot of chests, I'm not gonna lie, but there's a lot of guys that come into stadium. Again, depending on the route the plane takes. So honestly, it's give and take. I can't tell you if it's easy or hard. I'd probably say it's on the easier side most of the time, but depending on the route the plane, it could be hard. Port was pretty simple, again, not too difficult. The only thing with Port I will give you guys a heads up on is there's a lot of guys sniping from the sniper towers and the cranes, or sniper towers, from the cranes themselves. So just watch out. I would even run a riot shield. You can run a riot shield, to be honest, through most of this stuff. Kind of gives you extra protection from the back, and that way there, you know, you've got more of a chance of living and running around. Lumberyard, that would probably be the same as downtown. There's a ton of buildings to go through Lumberyard. Not too many guys as much as usual in Lumberyard with the Halloween event. I think more guys are going to Superstore, Dam, and downtown. So Lumberyard was on the easier side. Last but not least, we get the special Cleaver. So this was actually an interesting one. Here's my location here. So I actually ran the very first match I played with this. I ran, and one of my buddies in the group were playing trios in Plunder, found it. Now, I didn't get the reward at the end. Oh no, hold on. No, sorry. I did find it and he found it, but our third buddy who was running with us didn't get it. So we were like, why didn't he get it? We thought it was like a blueprint that you unlock when you're doing a contraband. You know, it kind of goes to your whole team. So with the trick or treat event, this does not go to everyone in your party. Everyone has to find it individually. So you gotta run around and honestly don't follow each other into the same building. I mean, you could, but I would spread out quite, you know, a good area because you want to loot as much as possible. Now, I will tell you though that since we both found it in the same map at the same game at the same time, there is a chance that there is multiple chests in that vicinity, you know, whether it's your building or the actual downtown, let's say example, that do have loot for you. So don't think there's just one chest in each location. There's multiple chests. It's just a matter of first come, first serve, right? So that's all the locations, guys. I do hope this video does help you guys. Again, please remember that they are random. So the locations I do give you guys might not have the loot. It is completely random, but the fact that I found them at these locations means that there is a chance you can find it. There are, again, I'd probably say it's a 90-10 split. What I mean by that is 90% of the crates are randomized. 10% of the crates I find are in fixed locations. I mean, the number could be more. That's just my personal kind of opinion with the crates. So they could be randomized. So just be aware that the locations I do give you today do not guarantee you're going to find them. It's just an assist that it can be in that location. But look around, you guys. Join solos. Don't do this in quads, trios with other guys. You don't want to be that player. And yeah, just have fun with it. Another tip, again, like I think I had mentioned earlier, drop in, do like 2 to 3 minutes straight of looting, and just leave the match if you don't find anything, because the chances are if you're in a small area like Storage Town, Boneyard, Superstore, Dam, you know, all those smaller areas where there's only so many loots that you could, or sorry, so many buildings you can loot, just leave and restart it, because by the time you get to, let's say, downtown, a bunch of guys would have already kind of looted that area. So there's no point really doing that match. Just start over again. And if you do leave, so what I was doing again, if you do find one at, you know, right at the start of the match, you could honestly leave the match, start a clean match, and go to a new city. Let's be, you know, a new area, let's call it, right? That way you're not wasting any time and you're just banging them out. It did take me, I'd probably say 5 to 7 hours. I'd probably say 5 to 7 hours. I mean, half my matches I was actually playing full matches of Plunder, so that didn't that didn't help. Got a couple W's in it, but that didn't probably help because you're doing, you know, 15-20 minute games. But again, if you're just doing 2-3 minutes at a time, just bang them off, man. You'll probably bang them off in probably, I'd say 2 hours, 2-3 hours tops at that point. So again, if this video did help you guys, leave a comment below. I'm curious to see if my locations, you found them at that specific location. It did help you guys. If you do like it, remember to smash that like button and share with all your friends. You've only got a certain amount of time. Look, right now I'm only at 11 days, 4 hours, 58 minutes left in this challenge. So get on it, you guys, get it done. And yeah, also if you haven't done so, remember to smash that subscribe button, you guys. Come on, we've got tons and tons of Call of Duty, mainly Cold War content time, you guys, because this is the, you know, it's the new game coming out. I've got plenty of best Loto classes for you guys, and honestly, these classes are insane. Like, most of them are unstoppable, to be honest. Literally, I'm not even, you know, trying to, you know, make clickbait videos. Like, they are literally unstoppable. So check those videos out. If you hit that bell icon, you guys will see them first. All right, you guys, thanks again for tuning in. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.